afternoon. My name is Elise and I'm here with BYU Public Speaking News. We're here to report to you about the two Provo City temples and what is going on with those temples. I'm here live at the site for the Provo City Center Temple, which was originally the Provo Tabernacle. This tabernacle burned down in a fire on December 17, 2010. The fire was reported at 2:43 a.m. and was caused by several different kinds of human error. There was a lighting technician who set down a bulb on a wooden speaker, and this speaker ended up catching fire. There were performers who reported smelling smoke as early as 9:30 at night and did not do anything to report that. There was also a security guard who did not know how to work the fire control panel, and that also caused some of the error. When the fire was reported at 2:43 a.m. on Friday morning, firefighters reported but did not go inside the building for several hours because they were not sure of the integrity of the building. Many things were burned and lost, including the historic building, the organ that was inside, HD video cameras, sound equipment, a $200,000 piano that was being rented, timpani, a harp, and many other personal effects of performers that were going to do a show that weekend. The Provo Tabernacle was completed in 1883 and took 15 years to make. It cost the church $100,000, but cost so much more when it burnt down. A spokesman for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints named Scott Trotter said, "The building not only serves our members in the community, but is a reminder of the pioneering spirit that built Utah. The damage appears severe, and until we make a structural assessment, we won't know whether this historic treasure will be able to be saved." Luckily, it was able to be saved and is now being used to be a second temple for the city of Provo. Now to Ashley.
Thanks, Elise. I'm standing here live at the Provo, Utah Temple, which is currently the only temple in the city of Provo. Locals come to worship and perform ordinances here. The Provo, Utah Temple, originally named the Provo Temple, is located across the street from the Missionary Training Center, where LDS missionaries come to learn languages and prepare for the work out in the field. The Provo, Utah Temple is also located down the street from Brigham Young University, where students of all ages come to this Provo Temple to do ordinance work, along with other locals in the local Provo area, which makes Provo, Utah Temple a very busy place. Originally dedicated in September of 1969, the Provo, Utah Temple will celebrate its 44th birthday this year. It was dedicated by Harold B. Lee, first counselor to Joseph Fielding Smith, the president at the time. When the Provo, Utah Temple was dedicated, it was the 6th Utah Temple and was the first in Utah County. It is a very busy temple, and according to LDS.org, it runs sessions every 20 minutes. And other LDS temples around the world perform sessions every half hour, so more sessions are performed during the day. According to LDS Church Temple's site, the Provo, Utah Temple has 6 ordinance rooms, and there are only 3 other temples worldwide that have 6 ordinance rooms: the Seattle Temple, the Washington, D.C. Temple, and the Salt Lake Temple. And they have 6 ordinance rooms here at the Provo Temple due to the amount of people that attend the temple daily. So the LDS Church leaders saw a great need for a new temple in the Provo area, which will make the 2nd temple in the city that will allow for locals and missionaries from the MTC and students at Brigham Young University to have yet another option so that this temple behind me isn't as busy. In the decision and the announcement of the Provo Temple, Thomas S. Monson, current president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, said, "It is one of the busiest temples, and the current Provo Temple is the busiest, and the new temple in Provo will take the pressure off this Provo Temple behind me." So the leaders feel this will be a really good addition. The new temple will be a really good addition to Provo and to serve the Provo people. More reporting, come to camera. I'll pass it off to you, Kendra.
Thanks, Ashley. I'm here live at the Provo Temple. In December of 2010, the Provo Tabernacle was devastated by a fire. Shortly after, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints started acquiring neighboring lots, such as the Travel Lodge Motel, and nobody really knew why. On October 1st, 2011, The prophet of the church, President Thomas S. Monson, announced 6 new temples around the world. One of these temples was the Provo Tabernacle Temple, which will be known as the Provo City Center Temple. This temple they plan to have in the same spot as the tabernacle and will have the exact same exterior, hopefully renewed. This will be, as I said, the second temple here in Provo, and Provo residents are super excited. Gene Nelson, the director of the Provo Library, said, "I think there are whole bunches of Provans who are elated after the announcement." The groundbreaking for this extraordinary building took place in May 2012, and Jeffrey R. Holland, a member of the 12 Apostles, attended. It is here that he said, "It is truly inspired to build a temple out of the ashes of the tabernacle." Off to you, Grayson.
At the new site for the Provo City Temple, where the new temple is being built. Since the fire in late December 2010, the crews have done a great job at trying to restore and salvage much of the old tabernacle, the historic tabernacle. Currently, we see that much of the 128-year-old exterior is being preserved and used for the new building of the temple. Fortunately, a lot of the interior and framing and beams have been replaced, and it is going to be safe for all. Right now, we can see that the temple is on stilts, allowing crews to excavate 40 feet below the surface for the lower 2 levels of the temple, and for much of the underground parking spots, which will number in 250. Provo City Planner Josh Yost is comparing this site to be much like the one in downtown Salt Lake, where there will be a large emphasis on landscaping and fountains, rather than surface parking. The mayor is also very excited for the completion of this project because he hopes it will stimulate downtown offer us a place for families to come to visit, and it'll help clean up this downtown area and make it more family friendly. The completion of this project will be monumental because it will be only the second city in the world that will boast 2 LDS temples. This temple is unlike any others because it will have 4 outside towers on the 4 perimeter, and it'll have 1 large spire in the middle that will be 127 feet above the ground, which will be where the statue of Angel Moroni will be. In Provo, we can only hope for a speedy completion. This is Grayson Dahl, reporting live to you. Thank you.